Hi, I'm Rose. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my St. Petersburg, Florida condo. I've been here a little over a year and I'd like to take you on a little tour on what I've done so far, how I decorated, and I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. Press that little notification bell so you know next time I upload a video, and leave me a comment if you like. I'd really appreciate it. So I hope you like what you see, and let's get to it. As you enter, this entryway closet, have a mirror here from Home Goods, and you see the entire condo, kitchen, living, dining, have an entryway here, and then at the far end is screened-in patio. But let's start off with the bedroom. It's a nice sized bedroom. Artwork is from Home Goods. The bench is from Home Goods. Furniture, bedding, lamps, all from Target. I have my TV. I have a charging station here on the right side of the bed. This is a thrifted find. It's a coffee cup with a top, but I really like it. I love the pattern on it, but I just keep water in it. And on the other side of the bed is, oh, here's my dresser, I have my jewelry, picture of me and my brothers. I have a little trinket box that my son made me years ago when he was a little boy. Have some faux flowers there. That was a candle, and once it was done, I just cleaned it out, and now I just use it as a little vase. This is a picture of our rescue pitty, me and Kizzy Lou. This was this past Christmas. We had matching pajamas, and she lives in New York with my son and his girlfriend. And that's a picture of me and my daughter, her wedding a couple of years ago. And that's it for the bedroom. Oh, the closet is a double closet. On the left side, I have storage. I use this for storage, bedding, Christmas stuff, holiday, you know, all that stuff. Storage stuff that I have to store. And then on the right side, I just have all my clothing. I'm retired, so I don't have work clothing, you know, so I pared down. When I moved here, I pared down a lot of my wardrobe. So I basically live in shorts, tank tops, and flip-flops. And I also, you know, have clothes and stuff on the dresser. So that's the bedroom. It's a picture of my mom there, and I have my radio and some other trinkets and stuff, decorations. And that's it for the bedroom. I have a paint swatch. I'm thinking of painting, so that's a project, upcoming project. And so outside of the bedroom is the bathroom. If you hear the fan, sorry about that, but this is from Home Goods. I have an etagere. I have more thrifted stuff. This was thrifted. Candle holder is like ceramic, really heavy. The two little canisters were thrifted. The tray, I think it was a candy dish, but I'm using it as a tray just to hold little containers and some washcloths, which I need to replenish. And this was also a candle. I cleaned it out, and I'm using it to hold, you know, all the little things that tend to fall over. And on the left, I have soap. That's from Target. I have a little trinket for jewelry. On the right side, I have thrifted finds. I found that with my initial on it. I have a mouthwash and a little cup. Oh, and then I have here, I have this this is a morning prayer that I found in my mom's belongings after she passed away. But it reads, "Good morning, God. You are ushering another day, untouched and freshly new. So here I come to ask you, God, if you'll renew me too. Forgive the many errors that I made yesterday, and let me try again, dear God, to walk closer in thy way." I mean, it was tattered, it was all folded up. I think she had it in a hymnal but I unfolded it and I, just framed it. And it's a reminder not to bring in anything negative from the day before. It's a new day. Face it with, with faith, and everything works out. This is another thrifted find. I like the yellow flower, and yeah, that's it for the bathroom. Here I have some artwork from, well, the artwork is from Home Goods. It's covering the electrical panel, so it conceals it very well. And I have 2 picture frames there from vacation, Bahamas, and the 2 frames were gifts, a birthday gift from one of my very close friends. Then I have 2 pictures here of my mom and dad. They were married July 4th, 1953. Dad was in the Korean War. That's mommy's graduation, high school graduation picture. She graduated high school June. They got married that following July. She was 19 years old. Back in the 50s, that's what women did. They started families right away, and the rest is history. And yeah, so that's them. And as you come in front door, this is what I've designated as my little entry area. I have a table, some battery operated candles, my summer decor or shells, seashells, and I just added them to give a little summer vibe. There's a picture of me and my girlfriends. We've actually been friends over 40 years. So I say friends very loosely. These are my sisters. So if you've been fortunate enough to find women in your life that you've known for that many years, they are no longer friends. They are family and your sisters. The vase is from Home Goods, the dry flowers from Home Goods. This is a portrait of me when I was 5 years old. My uncle was a very talented artist. He made a living painting portraits. So this was from a picture. He used to paint portraits from pictures. And the dress was red, and I was standing in our living room, and he came over, took pictures, and he chose this picture of me, and he painted the background. And I guess as he was painting the background, he changed the color of the dress. The dress was red. And yeah, that was 1964. And it hung in my family's house for many years. And now I have it. And yeah, I think that's it for the entryway table. To the left is the kitchen. So here, nothing fancy about the kitchen. Here I have another picture of mom and dad. This little fish my daughter Naya made in sleepaway camp many years ago. As I take you on the tour around, you'll come across a few of the little ceramic trinkets that I still have. My son went to sleepaway camp as well, but he went to sports camp, so, he didn't have time for ceramics and, making artsy stuff. But anyway, the starfish frame was a gift from my real estate agent when I first came down to Florida, and I met her in person. She gifted that to me as a welcome to Florida, and I still have it, and I appreciated all the work that she did to help me find this condo. Here I have my Nespresso machine, toaster, air fryer, things I use every day. I know a lot of people don't like having their appliances out anymore, but something, if you have room for it and it's not in the way, and you use it every day, why not? And yeah, so that's the kitchen. I have a little kitchen island for more storage. I have plenty of storage here, probably more storage than actually I need. The vase is from Home Goods, and the florals are either from Michael's or a combination of, Dollar Tree, Michael's, and Home Goods. This was a candle, and once it burned out and finished, I emptied it out, and now I use it as a little paper and pad holder. And that's it for the kitchen. Right outside of the kitchen is my dining area. The sconces are battery operated from Amazon. That's a Magnite lithograph that I've had for many years. It was a gift from an employer that I worked with many years ago. The dining area is from Wayfair. And yeah, so that's kitchen, dining, entry. Then as you walk in, I have a little desk area, have my planner, my laptop. So I sit here, you know, pay bills, do what I have to do. The plant that is from the at-home store. The little stand it's on is from Home Goods, you know, when you're going through the checkout area and, you know, you come across all kinds of stuff. Before you get to the snacks, I picked up that little stand. The mirror is a thrifted find. Paid $4 for it. I love it. It has like this trim, this black. I don't know if you can see the trim. It was in perfect condition. I got it at 50% off day and it was $4. I couldn't pass it up, brought it home. And yeah, so that's the desk area. Then this area here is like offset from the living room. I don't know if traditionally it was known as the Florida room, but it's like offset. It has a wall here and a wall there. So it's like the area between the living area and the screened-in patio. So I have it set up here with a little day bed, which is a perfect nap spot. I have 2 shelves here. I love coloring and sketching and stuff, and so I have pencils and a sketch pad, a coloring book. Here I have a picture of me and my sisters and the top picture was in 1992. I don't remember which birthday that was, but the picture below was my 60th birthday. So the picture, I think between the 2 pictures it was like 20 something years, and everybody got a kick out of it when we were telling the story how we were recreating that picture. And so I thought that was a good 2 pictures to put into this frame. And then these are vacation pictures that I just framed. The frames are from Michaels, and I just picked some pictures and sent them to Walgreens, and they printed them out. And it's a great inexpensive way to do a gallery wall as well. You don't have to spend a lot of money on artwork if you don't want to. I mean, I know the majority of us have gazillion pictures, vacation pictures that are on our phones. Send them to Walgreens, send them to CVS or wherever, print them out, put them in frames, and you have a beautiful gallery wall with a lot of remembrances. Is that a word? I have these 2 pictures flanking the patio door. They're from Home Goods. I painted the frames black. Since these frames were black, I figured, oh, let me paint these black as well. I use paint for everything. I upgrade everything paint. I give a second life to things with using paint. Then to the left here is my craft area. I have a bookshelf there with just, you know, holding all my crafting stuff, my paints. That's a picture that I recently painted, and you know, I'm like an artist now, so I put it on the floor. You know, artists put their stuff leaning on stuff. I keep a blank canvas up just as inspiration. You know, if I feel bored or, you know, I want to do something, I just pull the bench over from the desk and I come over here and I paint, and, you know, whatever comes to mind, I just, you know, I don't think about it too much, you know, I don't give it a lot of thought, and, you know, just let it flow. These are some things that I painted recently. It's a picture of my daughter, my son-in-law, me and my brother. And this closet here holds the air conditioning unit and shelving. I have more storage there. I have a lot of storage in this condo unit. Here's my fiddle leaf plant. The vase part of it was like the silvery gray, and it didn't really go with the decor, so I painted it black. I have 2 tables here. I keep this one here. This one I move around as I need it. You know, I put it on the left, on the right, you know, depending on where I'm sitting on the sectional. Here's another thrifted find. This little arrangement. It didn't look anything like this. It was looking dingy, and I see things and I give it a second life. So I got it for a couple of dollars. I brought it home. I soaked the flowers. I deconstructed it, took all the old stuffing out. I put new moss, and I put the flowers back in once they dried, and now it's a cute little arrangement that I have that I only spent a couple of dollars on. The living room area here, have TV, artwork. I have a bench. The bench is from Home Goods. The picture is from Home Goods. The lamp is from Target. The lamp initially had it was a beige shade, and it was like blending in with the wall and wasn't doing anything for me. So, and it was starting to show, because I've had it for a lot of years, so it was starting to show a little bit of wear and tear. So I'm like, you know, something I could do something with. So I had raffia in my crafting supplies, and one day I was watching TV and I just started wrapping it around the shade, and I gave it new life. So and I kind of like it. It gives brings a little bit of texture into the decor. I have a plant there that's from Target. The plant stand is also another freebie from downstairs. Oh, I don't know if I pointed that out. The bookcase that's holding all my craft supplies. We have an area downstairs in our lobby, and when people don't want something, I mean, it's not stuff that's ready for the garbage. It's definitely stuff that someone can use and they no longer want to use it anymore. So I'm like, I can use a bookcase. And initially I had it in the closet, but then I took it out, and so now I have all my crafting supplies, and it's working great. And then the little stand, same thing. Somebody had left it downstairs. It was showing a little bit of rust. But that one can of black paint, let me tell you, I painted so many things with that one little can of paint. But I painted it over, and now it looks good as new. I painted the base of the lamp. And yes, and then I have my TV, have a TV console. The turtles and the bird were gifts from my father many years ago. They were that crystal, clear. It wasn't glass, it was like crystal, but I painted them as well, so now they look like they're ceramic, and they go more with the decor and my vibe now. I have my aura frame, which is a digital frame, and it just cycles through all the pictures on my camera. And down here is a little vase that my daughter made at sleepaway camp. And I put some flowers in it. Oh, and down on the bottom is a Monopoly game. And then this is another thrifted find. I'm not sure, it's Wamsutter. I think the description on the bottom was Wamsutter was the maker, and then it's a canvas trace. I don't know if it was supposed to be a candy dish. I looked it up, but on Etsy, the only thing that came up was like their bakeware. So I'm not sure, and then sheets and everything. So I'm not sure if it's the same company, but I thought it was pretty. It had the blue trim on the bottom, and it's hand painted, and I thought it was pretty, and it holds my remote now. Here on top of the benches from, I don't know if I mentioned, is from Home Goods. The book was a gift. There's another Naya creation from camp, sleepaway camp. And she gifted me this decorating book a lot of years ago, not a lot of years ago, a few years ago for Christmas. Here's, I mentioned earlier that my father was in the Korean War. He was in the 45th Infantry. And this book has a lot of like information. It talks about Japan and Germany and Italy, and it has a whole roster of all these different infantries, and actually his name is in it on the infantry and the platoon. I don't know how it's, but his name is in it with his rank and everything. It's pretty interesting. So I have that as memorabilia. When he passed away, they gave us, he had like a military funeral, and the flag, I gifted it to one of my brothers, and he has it at his house. Let's see, above the TV is a sign that my sister gifted me as a housewarming gift. There's no place like home. Initially, I had it over the day bed, but I think it's more appropriate here because I sit here on the TV, sit here on the sofa, I watch TV, and that's a reminder of, there's no place like home, and which is so true. I have 2 pictures here, also vacation pictures that I framed, and that fills up the space nicely. This little vignette that I have here with the slipper chair from At Home. The pillow, I think, is from Target. And the lamp and the table are from Home Goods, as well as the 2 pictures, Home Goods. Artwork and everything, I buy it. I don't buy everything all at the same time. So when I see something with a coloring where I think it's gonna look nice, I just pick it up. The rug, after I bought the sectional, I just Googled blue rugs, and this one was one of the ones that came up. I love the pattern, and I love the colors, all these different shades of blue, and then I liked the rusty orange. So when I picked out the dining set, I chose because the dining set I don't know if I mentioned, it's from Wayfair. It came with different, you could pick different color chairs. So I picked the orangey rusty. So I thought that picked up the coloring nicely. And I don't know if I mentioned the 2 stools here, also from that At Home store. They're blue, and I really like them. I sit here, I sit there. I have lots of places for people to come and sit and enjoy. Okay, so that's the living room, dining, kitchen. We did this area here. Then out here is my screened-in patio, which was the selling point when I walked into this condo when it was empty, because you're able to look straight outside. I leave this is open all day, every day, and it brings the outdoors in. I don't feel so confined like I'm in an apartment. It feels really nice. So when it's cooler here in Florida, which hasn't been for many months, and I keep the patio doors open, but right now they're closed. So out here, patio, I have 2 chairs. You can hear the fountain. We have 2 fountains, and there's a pond here. This complex has, I forgot how many buildings, 30-something buildings. And there's numerous ponds throughout the complex. We have a pool to the right that I go to all the time. We have 2 community centers. The area is really nice. I'm close to everything here. But anyway, I digress. The 2 chairs are from the At Home store, along with the table. I think this is their Gramercy collection. It's a deep-seated seat, and it's very comfortable. This is where I sit in the morning. I have my coffee, and I get on Instagram, and I do my little Instagram good morning story, and then I have my little flowers, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed my little tour of my St. Petersburg, Florida condo, and enjoy the rest of your day or evening. And I appreciate you spending time with me today.